Hi, and good morning, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is Vlogs About Nothing. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your very busy morning to join me. I really do appreciate that. I have this cheeser on my face because for about 25 years now, I've really hoped that, my acne problems would be alleviated, you feel me? But as it turns out, they're not. And, it's like the worst. You have a really bad week, and like you're really stressed out, and then there's a literal cherry, you feel me? Like on my nose, and it bothers me a lot, like a lot, too much. Okay? It's okay. I'm fine. I hope that you guys are good. This morning, I actually want to talk about a couple things. I want to talk about race cars and music festivals. Now, you're going to be thinking, like, what do those things have at all to do with each other, And honestly, I'm still trying to figure it out too. So hopefully, when we get there, it'll make a lot more sense. That's what I'm hoping for. But you know what a race car is? A race car, I need you to spell it, okay? I need you to spell race car. Why? Well, it's the same, both forward and backwards, right? And I think that's really cool. I'm a huge word nerd. Like, I don't know what it is about written text, you feel me? Be it, I guess on a digital screen or, like hand penned or whatever, old school lithography. I've never met a lithographist, but I've always thought that lithography is really cool. Photography is really cool, but like lithography sounds even cooler. Anyways, race cars are cool things. In and of themselves, they're actual physical objects that exist and they're made specifically to race, on the metaphorical side of things and the way that I so hugely view the world in a very nerd like perspective. I think that that is more applicable to me and this speech. And let's start talking about how I think race cars and music festivals are not only closely related to one another, but you can't have one without the other. All right. Um, so, when you think of a race car, right, it's something that you get when you're born, It's sort of like a golden age tradition, a passing of the torch, as it would be. You choose not to be born, and you're born, and along with your bornness comes a race car, okay? And throughout the course of your life, you feel me? You're constantly adding things to said race car. You're taking things away, you feel me? You're figuring out just how to get your race car in tune, so that you can get on over to the music festival. And the music festival is life. And you know, have you ever been to a music festival? Okay. I've been thinking about music festivals a lot because I'm getting old, and just a decade ago, I was at every music festival imaginable, and that was an interesting time in my life. I learned a lot of things, I got to meet a lot of people, I got to see a lot of performers, and there's something really cool about the seasonal festival experience, and it reminds me a lot of life, just because I'm the same guy that, did spend a lot of time on campus, right, and living that dorm life or whatever. But obviously I'm a big community person, in any place that I can find community, that's where I'm going. And so I just feel like, in particular, you can't really think about anything other than trying to get to where you need to be on that other kind of level. So I guess what I'm saying is that music festivals are a really cool experience, and so is life. You feel me? You're not necessarily given an option to participate, in life, but seeing as though you have been and it's cool, you're here, you got to build that race car, we're moving forward. I myself have never been, this poignant. I've never been this specific. I've never been this freaking deep. You feel me? And like, I mean it, I hope that she understands this reference because this is like really difficult to do. It's a lot more difficult to do than I thought, but let's continue, okay? Because now we know that we're working on it throughout our lives. We're grown ups now and we're driving said race car music festival, you know what I mean? Which is life, and on the way there's a ton of obstacles, there's all kinds of different things that you're going to encounter, but like, you feel me, it's worth it, you feel me, like once you get there, it's worth it, like well worth it, the whole experience of being able to be in that moment and in that present time, I mean, I just had like 10 days of some extreme bliss, I mean, in a technical sense for sure, and I'm really now trying to be good to the idea that like something can work, and what's interesting is that maybe 12 years ago I was at a Bonnaroo, and Bonnaroos are in Manchester, Tennessee. It's a music festival, and I wanted to see how long I could stay up, 72 hours, was I think 76 hours is what I made it. I was buying $20 Red Bulls. Don't ever buy a Red Bull at a music festival, especially Coachella or Bonnaroo. Seriously. You trying to pay $20 for an 8-ounce can of Red Bull, dude? Well, like, if you're not getting a Red Bull, you know what I mean? So, like, you're coughing up that 20, trust me. And you feel so stupid. And this was 8 years, 10 years ago. You feel me? Like, man, they killed it back then. You know what I mean? Like, why are they still charging $20 a Red Bull today when my ass was paying $20 a Red Bull 10 years ago? You know what I mean? Like, I feel a little sketched out now, honestly, but I do think that race cars are cool. I know that I myself have been building my own individual race car, since I seen Batman in 1990 starring Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson, and saw the Batmobile, and my first ever curse word was wicked, at which point my father spanked me and I was never allowed to say the word wicked again. I only said it because I thought he would get mad, and he did get mad. So I was right. Anyways, it is what it is. I know that this particular race car that I'm talking about is a very wild ride, and don't be like that, not in any weird way. I'm saying that, like, both the same forward and backwards, I feel a certain type of way about this girl, night and day, don't matter. You feel me? Like, and that's kind of weird to me. Like, from the outside, looking in, lots of things are weird to me in this particular situation that I find myself in, but I think it's important that what supersedes all that, you feel me, is some really awesome, genuine chemistry that does exist, okay? Maybe not in all different kinds of ways right now, but you feel me, like, I definitely would have not spent 2 months and 9,000 messages of my time if I didn't really, enjoy another person's race car. You feel me? Like, seriously. And so, I applaud her efforts in maintaining, her own disposition, as it would be, within the metaphorical realm of the race car. Also, it's so much more specific than that. And again, earlier I said it was deep or whatever, but like, man, it really is. You seriously, I'm not. God, you feel me? Like, I wish this were a bit, like within a bit, in a bit, like I just am feeling a certain type of way about a certain person, and the breakup has been like pretty tough, you know what I mean? Like, seriously. And obviously I hope that our race cars can continue to move forward on our track so that we can arrive at our music festival destination and start the party. You feel me? That's all that I'm saying. So Hey guys, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Seriously, obviously, the ex and I have been slowly talking, you feel me? Like, obviously, I'm not trying to simp, that's the whole other thing, but I do enjoy talking to this girl, and it's really hard to not do something that you've been doing, like habitually for months, and that is even if it's just talking, and we've got to know each other pretty well, I would say. And it's no exaggeration. Like, I've literally not ever texted anybody this much, it sounds ridiculous. Like, it's just a whole thing, but I'm happy that we, like last night, for example. Oh, okay. That's, I was gonna try to incorporate that into the video, but it was way too difficult. Like, even in character, I was almost figuring it out, but I gotta head out the door so that I can start to deliver food and work another 14 hours. I didn't get home till like 2 last night, but yeah. Um, what was, oh, I was gonna say something about her. We're talking. Oh, yeah. So I'm sorry. I hope you understand, and I know that you do, but have you guys ever, like, been about it with somebody, you feel me? And then, like, we made I'm just hoping that she understands that, like, we're doing this for the good stuff, you know what I mean? And I can't wait till tomorrow, and today's gonna suck because usually you text me or I text you and it's a whole thing, and I'm sure that either one of us, if not both of us, waits for said text on the daily, Admittedly, I do. What a loser. Anyways, I'm just saying that I hope that you have a really good night. Like, seriously, And hopefully tomorrow will be a really good day for both of us. Like, you made plans, And I'm just trying to stick to that. If we keep talking from now till then, maybe we'll hang out next Sunday. You feel me? So we need to build on this. And seriously, like, seriously, everything was cool last night. Got home, talked to my buddy. We were not gonna go out into the depths of, the seventh circle of hell here in the war zone yet, because it was Thursday last night, right? And tonight's Friday, so we're gonna go do that tonight. I'm thinking, and that'll be fun. Again, just sort of on a local little mission here to find a really good friend of an extended member of friendship network members. Yeah, I don't know, a really good friend of mine, like one of my best friends. We're gonna go see if we can't, just find the guy. Like find the guy. You feel me? Again, because when unfortunate things happen, sometimes people become hard to find, and unfortunate things don't even need to happen. You feel me? I mean, there's been times in my life where no one's been able to find me for months. You feel me? Like, cool. Like, it's all right. I'm fine. It's cool. Like, I get it. You know what I mean? But, um, so yeah, I'm really hoping that I have a good day today. I guess you feel me, and like, it's a pretty peaceful night. No one came by. Thank you. You feel me? Like, it's been one interesting week for sure, and I keep reiterating how grateful I am for any and all opportunities. You feel me? It's just I really like this girl, and I've been saying it a long time. Like it's like too long, you feel me? So I'm just hoping that we get to hang out and spend a couple weeks. Yeah. I hope that you guys are good and have a really good day. Seriously. I'm assuming it's Friday. Did you know that it's July 10th? Jesus Christ. I did not know that it was July 10th. But I think I've said this joke before, so it's all right. If I haven't, or if you haven't heard it, I definitely have. It just hasn't made post. But I do feel like that. Anyways, I hope that you guys have a really good weekend. Take care of yourselves. I'll see y'all sooner than later. I'm thinking here in a few hours. Until then, have a really good morning, okay? Bye.